Okay. I really like this one, man. Pawn shop politics. I like that. The stuff that they brought in today was very interesting.
Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Screen Trendy. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 5 of the most expensive deals on Pawn Stars. And without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Number 5. Painting Luck. When the news of the original Warhol paintings was being sold at $6 million, he immediately knew he had to take the 4 Warhol paintings to the store. When he got there and met Rick, he immensely put forward the demand of $8,000 for each of the paintings. But Rick was an old player and instantly noticed the water damage and called the expert to know if the paintings were even authentic. As soon as the expert inspected the paintings, he confirmed the authenticity of the work and also added that its value will be great since it's a work from back in the 1950s. On listening to this, Paul knew he would be going home with some good cash. Rick offered him $20,000 for all of the 4 paintings, but Paul wanted more and shot down the deal, making Rick raise the offer to $27,000, which Paul accepted.
I think it was done in the 60s. I think it was his earlier work. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4. Jace Treaty. A customer walked in along with a copy of the book Treaty of Amity, Commerce and Navigation, which was also called the Jace Treaty. The copy was very special since it belonged to Thomas Jefferson, but when he sold his original library to the Congress Library, his books are difficult and rare to find. But the customer's great-great-grandfather bought this book in an auction and so passed it down to him. When an expert was called in to check if it was the authentic copy, he immediately confirmed that it indeed was and valued it for $75,000. After some negotiation, the deal was made on $50,000, making it one of the overpriced Pawn Star deals.
In history.
Now the big question is, what do you think this would go for?
Number 3. Kennedy's Cigar. In season 7 of the show, a man walked in with a box of cigars claiming that it belonged to John F. Kennedy. It wasn't just a box, but it too contained a few cigars of this, to which he thought would give the value a boost. Rick, when he saw this, was immediately interested and wanted to have his hands on it. After a good inspection of the box as well as the cigar, Rick offered the customer $50,000, which he instantly rejected since he had a huge amount of $95,000 in his mind. After a lot of negotiation and talks between the two parties, Rick gave him the final offer of $60,000. The hands were shaken and the customer was happy with what he got. Although it wasn't much, the deal was overpriced for its reasons.
It did, but he didn't use that one. This is the one he actually used.
Number 2. Spanish Gold. In one of the episodes of Pawn Stars, a man walked in with a bar of gold, which he found in the belongings of his grandmother after she died. On inspecting the gold bar, it was found out that it was back from the 1550 Spanish shipwreck of Padre Island in Texas. What interested both of the parties was more the value of the gold bar, which was twice what the owner had thought. Although the value of the piece of gold was investigated to be $48,000, which wasn't the amount Rick was ready to give to the customer. Finally, a deal was made on which both of them agreed at the amount of $35,000, making it one of the expensive deals.
$24,000 in scrap? Yeah. Scrap is melt. It's just like a trade term.
Number 1. A Million Signature. In season 15, a guy named Greg strolled in the shop carrying an original parlor card which had Abraham Lincoln's original signature. This had immediately shocked Rick, and a part of him was interested to add that particular thing to Abraham collections too. He knew that piece was pretty rare and maybe was the only piece that was in private hands. The information made him offer Greg a huge amount of $100,000. On calling an expert, he told that the piece was genuine and valued at $150,000. But after a lot of talking, Greg accepted the offer and left happily.
Really new high-tech things. Eventually, it became really popular to get the president.
Rick has been spending a lot of money on such deals in order to own a bunch of unique artifacts. Although the negotiation helps, these deals still manage to dent Rick's bank account. This brings us to the end of our video. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content, and we'll be seeing you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.